training to be a teacher?
Makin College of Education.
Okay. Headmaster, right? So I have to tell you that I get to see a lot of teachers in a lot of places observe. Have a very, very good teacher. I saw you check for understanding, meaning that you made sure that your students understood what they were doing. You repeated you had them repeat what they were learning. So very good on all that. You were focused on teaching them skill, working on the chest pass and other things. One thing I noticed that was great too, so for example, when you were warming up, you were doing sliding or side by side. You noticed and you looked and you observed that not all students were sliding sideways. So you gave them feedback and said, I need you to be sideways. So one thing I would add to that you could consider doing is giving them very specific feedback about what you want them to do. For example, you could say, instead of be sideways, you could say, point your toes this way and point your toes and hips this way while you move this way. So just giving them a few more verbal cues to help them understand exactly what it is you want them to do. But very well done. Thank you for sharing your classroom.
So to piggyback that, when I'm teaching sliding, the cue I use is step together, step together. So it's something simple for the kids to kind of remember as they're working their way down with your feet facing forward. You did a great job. Like, honestly, amazing teacher. Your energy level, your positivity is contagious. Your kids can see that right off the bat. We can see it in you. If you were nervous, couldn't tell. So just so much fun to just see you in your element. You felt comfortable out there. Your kids respect you. So that was just great to see. One thing I think it's really difficult. You have young and old all in one class. That's not an easy thing to do. You did a great job of breaking them up by age groups when they got into their game at the end. And I think something to use would maybe lean into that. Use some of the older kids to pair up with the younger kids and to focus on the value portion of giving them leadership. The older kids will learn leadership and compassion and some of that empathy of working with the younger one, and it gives the younger students a chance to, have a role model in that older student as well. But great, a lot of positives today in this lesson, so really good job.
I noticed probably with your influence, they were already doing that in the lines, as the older ones were like, hey, get back in line, or they were kind of talking, they were helping you out along the way, and probably with your influence. So amazing job there. Yeah, like they said, your energy and enthusiasm is contagious, and I was very, very impressed. Nice work.
Same thing here, just, additionally to what they said. I mean, we see a lot of different teachers and trainings in the US and other parts of the world, and we could tell right away you did an amazing job. Your enthusiasm, the students really enjoyed, so the laughter, enjoyment of physical activity, physical education is so important. And we've been doing trainings this whole week for Train the Trainers, who will go around and support teachers like you. And you hit all the components of the lesson plan that we talked about: instant activity, introduction, the skill practice, and closure. So I just want to say you did an amazing job that way. And again, I don't know if it's, but I was talking to Carly, I was like, in the United States, the class would not behave as well as they did with you. I mean, the students just really respect you, and it shows from your great leadership. So, nice job.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of time, I will observe that we are behind time. This is lunch time. I wanted to invite my friends, but because of time, ahead, we thank you very much for allowing us to come to this school. We have enjoyed.